You fly high, no lie. You know this. Pull it.
And with all that being said, I've decided to continue my athletic and academic career at the Stanford University.
Yes, sir.
Network, it means everything to me. Back when I didn't have all these offers, maybe like one or two, he was always promoting me, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get me on the radar, this guy, you need to look out for him. You know what I'm saying? It really means, the world to me. Big, he's been there, like I said, since I've been small. Always shouting me out and always just trying to put me on, just give me notice more than I really appreciate Big.
I mean, shoot, I was the new kid. Faison kind of was with the Ducks for a little minute. So my first year, of course, he had all the hype. He was probably by like 6'2" at 12. He was a mutant. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was a mutant. But I mean, from then you could see just the potential he had. I mean, I'm not surprised he's the number one quarterback. If you would have seen him in youth ball, you would have thought he was the number one quarterback in that class back then. So I mean, like going against him kind of like prepared you already for like what high school was. I mean, he looked like a high school quarterback around that time. So I mean, like trash talking with him. He's more quiet though. I will say that he don't talk that much trash. But I mean, like trash talking with him, going out there and hitting drills with Faison. I mean, I kind of like just builds you ready. I mean, hopefully I play against him in college. I would love it.
As y'all know, this is the Sizzling News Podcast. All right. What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to the show, man. The Just Sizzling News Podcast. Seen Bacon in here a little bit earlier. Hopefully he'll be joining back, man. But we got Aamaury Fountain in the building, man. We ain't gonna waste too much time. We know he's busy, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring him on for a good little 20 minutes. But we give you the exclusive. He flipped from South Carolina to Florida. So we're gonna find out why and get all the details, man. Aamaury, what's going on, brother?
What they do?
Good to see you, family. How's everything going?
It's going good, man. It's going just making it.
Yes, sir. I feel you, man. What you been up to, man? How's the off season been for you, brother?
I've been working. I mean, I've been taking visits, but other than that, I've been working, man. Head down.
Always. What's some key things you've been working on?
Physicality.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
How come?
I want to be more physical at the point of at the line of scrimmage, so I've been working a lot of press.
Okay. All right, my guy working the press. Okay. How do you feel like your team, y'all can take kind of that next step, man? We know you're talented yourself, Elijah Patman. We know about obviously the running back. How do y'all take that next step?
I think the next step for our team is like team bonding. I mean, once we come together as one, I mean, I think we're good as individuals. So now it's just pinning it all together.
Period. Okay. And then so obviously your head's been down. So who you been training with, man, to kind of take that next jump?
I've been training with Coach Ant. I mean, I've been training with myself too. I mean, I know what I need to work on. I mean, it's YouTube. We got YouTube now. I mean, I could train with the greats by myself.
That's true. That's facts. So who you like to watch, Aamaury? Who's some players you like to kind of get these different things from to kind of add to your game?
Jalen Ramsey, Pastor 10, Gonzalez.
Okay. Who the best out of them three, you think?
I'm gonna give it to Pat right now, but Jalen Ramsey in his prime, and that's a different dog.
It's a different dog. Okay. What do you think it takes to be an elite corner, you would say? You know what I'm saying? Like what do you need to kind of like possess in order to kind of like have that?
I think in order to be an elite corner, you need to be confident. I mean, but like not too confident, like not cocky confident though, as well as having great ball skills.
And then, so we talked about players that you like to watch, talk about what a corner needs on a college level. No, you didn't say that just yet, but who do you think stands out on the college level with that kind of possesses what you talked about?
Hey, this might be a crazy take, but this is my first year playing corner. I never really watched corners, so interesting to me.
Okay.
So I'm still trying to find a college corner, but a college corner I did watch. Yeah, I used to watch Sauce when he was in college, so.
Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. So the big story on you last year, Aamaury, was obviously your switch to corner. For those that are making that switch that has your same level of talent, what would you say you need in order to make a switch from? I believe he was playing wide receiver before you make that switch. But what do you need to order to kind of switch over and make that difference?
Let's switch. I mean, honestly, it's regular football. You just gotta work. I mean, nothing come to you easy, of course. So I think the biggest switch is like coming from quarterback. You know concepts. You know what you're gonna get. Like you know down the distance. Like you understand football 101. And a lot of people in the secondary don't. So I think coming and making a switch. Now it's just making sure your body can move how you want it to move. So it's really just working. I mean,
That's it. Just work.
I
Got
think
you.
it's want to.
Okay, you think it's one, two?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it's just the work.
All right, I respect that. So who else down there? Put us on some game, man. You know, I'm gonna try to come back down and see y'all again this year. Who we need to watch out for, man?
Yeah.
First, let's start DBs, and then let's start everybody. So DBs first, and everybody.
Hey, DBs right now, you know, we got Broderick. You know, we got Broderick Humphrey. I'm going to give him his shout out. You know, my other man on the other side of the field, you got to get his props or credit to do, you know. Then I'm going to go, he an upcoming sophomore. I'm going to go Genoa Hicks, our safety.
Okay.
Hey, sound crazy, but hey, he got to watch. I mean, he transitioning from quarterback too. So, hey, I did it. I know he can. The little boy a dog. I'm going to go, I'm going to go Kamari and Bam.
Kamari and Bam.
Yeah, so that's my entire back end. I think my entire back end is something to watch out for. But like I think all eyes should be on Genoa. So Genoa Hicks.
Genoa Hicks. Rising sophomore, right?
Rising sophomore, Genoa Hicks.
All right, there it is. All right, one more I'm gonna throw it before I throw it to my co-host Bacon, and we'll get into obviously the recruiting piece of it. So well, let me ask you this. I ain't never asked you this, but what's your take on Coach Boone? I gotta ask. Ask.
Yeah, you never asked.
I've never asked you this. I gotta ask.
Yo, okay. I mean, my take, my Coach Boone. I mean, you can ask him, man. You can ask him himself. Like when he first switched my position, I hate him. I mean, cause I'm like shit. I'm like, Coach, I'm a quarterback. I'm a quarterback, but I don't play no DB. You tripping? But I think the more you get to know him. I think like outside of football, he cool as hell. Yo, you hear what I say? Outside of football, I can kick him when outside of football, I can kick it with him. But like when it comes to football, I mean, he know it. Like when it comes to college and stuff, he know what he be talking about. Like he know what colleges look for. So like I can't knock him for that. But like when it comes to football, yo, I be trying to keep my distance. I don't want nothing to do with I don't want none of his punishments. I don't want none of that. But like outside of football, I can kick it. But when it comes to football, no, I gotta stay away from it. Like I be avoiding him when it comes to football. I ain't even gonna cap. Yeah, when it comes to football, I be looking at him like hell. I be like hell no. I be like no. But like outside of football, though, I can sit and talk to him outside of football. But football, I'm cool. I'm cool. Can't do it.
That's such a candid answer.
Cool. Outside of football, I'm cool. Nah. But yeah, I think cool though. Overall though. Like outside of football, he chill.
He chill. Okay.
Yeah. Outside of football.
Sure, I'm gonna ask you, man. You're only one of the few Georgia players to be playing for SFE, man. So how did that come about, man? Why you want to play with Hustling? Why you want to play with Hunter? Why you want to play with C1? Why you with SFE, dog?
So like I think like even before I had all the offers, I think everybody was hitting me up like Hustling, C1N. Like it was hitting me up just from seeing my frame, but like I ain't really connect with none of them. So it was just like I can't play with you if I can't ride with you. So I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, shout out to Hustling and C1N. Thank y'all for the opportunity though. But I think it was just more so like it's a respect thing, you know. Like I respected both of them. Both of them like a great program, but it was just like I couldn't play with you. I couldn't see myself playing on the team with none of them. So I think it was the biggest thing. So that's why when SFP had gave me the call.
Nah, for
Yeah.
sure. Nah, I mean, you down there.
I think that's big though.
Nah, for sure. For sure. You kind of give me
So what?
Florida vibes anyway, man. You get in Macon, close by Macon, you know what I mean? You kind of down that way, you know what I mean?
You do get Florida vibes, Aamaury. You do.
Nah, facts.
Hey man, I don't. Everybody said that. I just be chilling though. I be
You
chilling.
got family down there,
I
son?
don't know. Everybody said that. I don't got no family down there. I'm from the south though, so
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I can't. I ain't with all that flashy city boy stuff. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it.
I hear you, man. I gotta ask, just how's it been, man? You know, you from Warner Robins, you know what I'm saying? You going city to city, place to place, big hotel, playing at OT7, man. How have you just handled the bright lights, man, with all that comes with it?
I think the biggest thing, like, like I'm taking visits. I'm going to city to city. I'm getting flew out everywhere. I mean, I think the biggest thing is never forget your cleats, bro. At the end of the day, like you can't get complacent. Like, don't get complacent. Like they fly you out, but you gotta
Right.
remember what it took for you to get there. So like, why would I forget my cleats? I think everywhere I go, I bring my cleats because I'm gonna hit the field. I can't forget how I got there. I got there by working, so I'm not gonna let the big lights, the big cities take over. I'm not gonna stalemate. I'm not gonna stay right there. I'm trying to get better. So bring your cleats. If you're making it, if your name's starting to get a little buzz, bring your cleats. Or when you get that, you better something because you still gotta work. I mean, that's how I feel about it.
It's a real ass answer.
Nah, facts. You can't forget the work where you came from. So if I can flash you back to the times where everybody didn't know your name, everybody didn't know Aamaury, man. When you didn't think like you was playing quarterback, you was hoping it was gonna happen, you was hoping it was gonna pop off like it is now, man. Just take me back to the mindset and mentality that you had. Like, it's not happening for me right now, but I know it's something bigger for me down, even just a couple months down the line. I know it's something for me.
But I think when I was playing quarterback, I think the biggest thing was like I always felt like I was gonna make it. I ain't know what position it was gonna be on. I ain't had no plan B. I mean, I got the grade, so I was like, I'm gonna go to college anyway. But I was like, I don't want to pay. So I think my biggest thing was like, at quarterback is you gotta have other people to work. I mean, yeah, you can work on your feet, but like everything is timing based, and like it's your offensive coordinator system, so you gotta practice his plays, but you just gotta work. I mean, regardless. I mean, you just gotta put your head down and work. I mean, even if it's not going for you how you wanted to go right then and there, I mean, 1 year can change your life.
Nah, brother, you definitely changed your life, man. I know Naj is ready to get into the nitty gritty, man. So we're gonna see the reason behind this flip. The floor is yours, Naj. Well, I ain't know, but it was on the snacks. I'd a bunch
all
of
day,
You
bro.
chilling.
I ain't all day. Sorry. I ain't all day. I had to put something. I worked out earlier too. It's my second run. I had to put something on.
good.
But we got Aamaury in the building. So this is what the people come for. So Aamaury, let's first talk obviously all the offers. Let's talk your recruiting story. When did you block? When did you pop? When did you really blow up? Let's start there.
I think I had offers in spring. I had Arkansas State was my first offer. North Alabama was my second. I got both of them in the same day. I mean, then we went to a 707. We went to Georgia. We went to Georgia State for a 707. And the coach was like, "Hey, can you do a personal workout for me?" I'm like, shit. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I got you, coach. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but I got you, you know. Hey, cause I'm like, hey, this my first rodeo. So personal workout. He was like, I like what I see in you. He was like, you long and your hips can flip. I'm gonna offer you. I think it was me and one other kid who got the offer that day. I was like, oh yeah, that's smooth. I'm like, I got 3 of them now. But I'm like, it's they D1 offers, but like they ain't where I want to go. If that makes sense. Like, and I'm blessed to get all of them. But I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I want to make a name for myself. I'm like, I want to leave a legacy. So I think I dropped my mid-season highlights. Yo, hey, you did a what's it called over it? You did a recap over it. Like you analyzed it, you broke it down. You seen the mid-season. I dropped my mid-season highlights. My mid-season highlights got like 20K. After that, it was on and popping. I mean, it was on and popping. My mid-season blew up. Texas A&M hit me. Auburn hit me. Tennessee. After that, it was just rolling.
Bro, your
I
stuff hit
think I got
20K?
yeah, my mid-season hit 20K. And my mid-season was viral.
Damn. That's tough.
Then I got like 10 offers in the span of the week. So, and after that, they kept coming.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't know it had one.
And then when I dropped my junior season highlights, yeah, I dropped my junior season highlights. I think I had like 17 into my junior season. Now I'm sitting at like 37 right now. So yeah,
That's
it
crazy.
definitely it went crazy.
They did go crazy. So okay. So
Yeah.
I'll never get to ask athletes this. So I want to ask you, Aamaury, since we close, got a good relationship. What is it like that moment? Like, so you got 10 offers in a week. What is that like being in that? Like when it's just flowing, your phone's blowing up. Like, walk me through what that experience was like for you.
Honestly, I think most of my offers happened while I was in school, like, which sound
Wow.
crazy, but like, hey, they busy, they got lives outside of school, so I'm looking at my teacher. She like, yeah, you can go pick it up. I'm like, merge.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at my teacher. I'm like, I say, cause I had my number in my bio at the time. I took I think as a Texas A&M offered me, Tennessee offered me. He was like, you might want to take your number out your bio. They got you. So I started laughing. So I'm telling my teacher like, I think it's a coach. I think it's a coach. And she like, you for real? She like, you think he gonna get off? I was like, yes, ma'am. She like, if he don't get the offer, I'm sending you the ISS. No, so I'm like, I know I got me one. I know I got me one. So boom, I step into the hallway. I'm trying to step into the hallway. She was like, put the phone on speaker. Then I got the offer. Like, they was quiet, but like when I hung up, hey, the whole class rubbed it. So like going through that, it was just kind of crazy because like most of the time I got an offer, it was just like in unexpected places. I mean, one time I had to hop out the shower to pick up the phone. One time I was at a softball game. So
Lord, in all kind of
like,
ways you get offers.
just got to keep your phone beside you. Yeah, you just got to keep your phone beside you. I mean, it was crazy.
Wow.
And but I think the experience, it was just like, so it was unreal because it was something I could only dream of, if that makes sense. I mean,
No, I do.
yeah, it was crazy.
Wow. Okay. So obviously all the offers came in. So let's talk South Carolina. How did that relationship start for you, Aamaury? With Shane Beamer, with the coaching staff? Why'd you feel comfortable to commit there initially?
I committed because I like what Coach Tigray do. I mean, one man can like run the entire back end. I think that's special. I mean, I like what he can do. I definitely got faith in him, and I got faith in the program.
Period. And then
That's why I
so
committed. I was like, I see the potential.
okay. Seen the potential.
Yeah.
Okay. So seen the potential, felt good, like how the back end was working. A lot of guys going into the league as well, at your position. So why Florida? I mean, now you gotta walk me through your rationale because this is a new program. They fire obviously Billy Napier, they bring in Coach Aamaury. It's kind of like I don't know what Florida gonna be anymore. Like, why'd you feel comfortable to flip to Florida? Why that makes sense for you?
I think Florida makes sense for me. I think the best reason I can say is like if you look at all of the coaches' history, they win. Shit. I mean, that's something you don't get. I mean, not often. I mean, it's entire new staff in the SEC. I think they want it because they don't want to leave again. They don't want to get fired. I mean, I think they're going to it with a chip on their shoulder, as well as the DB room. Harris went to the league. Harris played in college. Harris know how it feel to get recruited. Quincy Wilson, he went to the league. He played in college at Florida. You got J-Mo. He played in college too. So like the entire cornerback room, all of them did it before. So like they know what they're talking about. I know I'm being coached by the best. I'm not saying Tigray won the best, but I'm just saying 6 odds are better than one. Like 3 sets of odds are better than 1 set. I mean, so I think that was the biggest thing.
Period. No, that makes sense. I mean, like I said, these guys been in the league and done their thing. Just talk real quick about the rapport relationship you built with them, all those guys, at Florida.
Honestly, man, I think my first time talking to Coach Summerall, he had called me. He was like, "You don't know it yet, but you my guy." And I'm like, "Who is this?" Like, I don't know you. Like, And I was wondering how you got my number, like, but I didn't know who it was. And then, like, we was talking for like 20 minutes before he finally told me who he was. He was like, "I'm the new head coach at Florida," and I was like, "Oh," I was like, that. It wasn't real to me because like we had a whole good conversation for like 20 minutes. I didn't even know who you was, so he was just like, "You my guy."
Wow.
So you didn't know who it was, but you knew it was somebody on a college staff, though. You had to know that.
Yeah, I do that. I was just like, "Hey."
I feel saying my boy just talking 20 minutes spilling the beans. He don't know who it is. That's crazy.
Hey, be like that. And last thing on floor, if I bring Bacon in here, have you been able to tour campus? I don't know. I'm thinking you have. And if you've been to a game, like, is it really like that? Is that atmosphere at the Swamp really like that? Like, put us on game.
Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know this now. The freshman houses, hey, they probably better than some of y'all houses outside of football. Yo, hey, the freshman dorms. Let me tell you where the freshmen stay. I'm gonna put you on game real quick. The freshmen stay. It's like by the food, right? But the second floor, it's like a studio house. You know, like get your own bedroom. You know, wash the dryer, all that. And then you outside down the hallway. You got a pool on the second floor. You got access to everything you need. I mean, if you get hungry, you go down the elevator and you on a strip full of food. Yeah, so like it's like that. I think it's nice. I mean, if I took pictures, I would have showed you. It's nice. It's nice. I think ain't even a lot. I think I probably never move out to freshman housing. Got everything I need.
Hey, Aamaury, you good on that apartment?
Yeah, I'm cool. I got this. This is my apartment.
Nah, he ain't seen the
But it's
off-campus.
nice. Then I think the fifth floor. The fifth floor is like a penthouse. I mean, it's like the pool is it's like on the top of the building. The pool is like in ground, so that's nice too. Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
nice. It's real nice.
Hey, y'all please living good out there, Florida. Living good out there in Gainesville. Damn.
Yeah, but the game, I'm telling you, it's nice. But the game, yeah, like if you see how close how close the bleachers are to the fans, it's crazy. I ain't expecting it to be like that. I can imagine the game being packed out, 90+ thousand. No.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was loud. I mean, you could hear it reflect, and it wasn't even packed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really like that.
I didn't know. I never knew it was so like close to like.
It's really like that. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's why that's different. Then that's why people be struggling to hear and shit. Go ahead, baby.
It's really like that because the fans are right up on you. Like, how can I say this? If you long enough, you can reach in the stands and touch them. Like,
nah, bro.
they
from the
right
sideline.
No, he's talking
I'm
about
telling you,
you,
like the fans are right. The fans are right up on you.
And why? See, it's kind of the same way at Tech though. If you're on the sideline, you kind of reach up. Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you,
you can reach up.
You're not reaching up. I'm telling you, like the fans are eye level.
That's wild, bro. I'm gonna have to go to UF now.
They eye level. I'm telling you, hey, it's crazy.
All right, but let me ask you this. You know what I'm saying? You went on campus. Cool. We got to compare and contrast. It's going to be another crew that watch this. They will hear about the Florida dorms, but they may not know about the South Carolina dorms. So when you compare and contrast, I mean,
your Florida dorms are 100% better. And
no comparison.
It don't compare. It don't compare. It don't compare. Florida dorms are better. Yeah, like how can I? South Carolina dorms, they are nice, but like they're a little old school. They're not,
Yeah. All right.
They're
So
nice, but they don't compare.
Now, it's probably more down home. I was going to ask you, whenever you went to Gainesville for the visit, food spot. What was the food spot like that they take you? I'm sure it was like the traditional spot that they take everybody to. I know for South Carolina, they got a nice spot they take you to. They put your name in the thing, you know what I mean? So when you compare the food.
You want me to tell you something funny though?
What's up?
Yo, so South Carolina, how they put your name on the board, right?
Yeah.
So like after I left, right? So I'm peeping it because they added me and they posted and they was like, we made sure we made his name the smallest name as possible. I'm like, I'm like, what?
What?
And then the comments talking about y'all know what that mean. And I was just laughing. I'm like, I don't know what that mean. But nah, at Florida, I mean, they gonna take you to the swamp. I get the freshman 15 burger. I get a double freshman 15. It's a smash burger with fried egg. It's a smash burger with fried egg and jalapenos on it. Best burger ever.
That's tough. That's tough. They do eat different. I saw the Xavier Lee video. You know what I'm saying? Nick and the cut it. I'm sure what the athletes eat. And they eat nice in there, brother. They eat nice in there. So I know you ain't lying to me. But did you go? Because I know the walkway, it takes you to the actual swamp on campus. Did you go in there?
Yes.
It's actually alligators in there, right?
It's on campus. Nah, it's not alligators.
It's not?
Nah. I don't know if they. I mean, Coach Summer, I was playing with an alligator the other day, but I don't know. I ain't seen none, so I can't really tell you.
All right, bro, for sure. Well, so
but it's called the Swamp. Best burger ever.
All right. Have you put any thought into? I know you're gonna be a freshman. You won't get to choose your number. Have you kind of like put into your mind like what number am I willing to settle for? If that makes sense. What number are you trying to get?
I want my number. I want 2. Hey, I want 2. If I don't get 2, I want 3. I'm gonna get one of those. Hey, that's it.
I'm sure.
I'm coming. Hey, I'm coming.
When you look back on it, man, it's a lot of great EBs that come through UF, come through the swamp, man. What you want your legacy to be like whenever you leave and declare your name for the NFL draft?
Hey, I want the Jim Dort reward at least twice.
Twice. Nah, fact check that. Is that be the first time that somebody's had the Dort tour twice at UF?
I'm pretty sure that's not a reward.
Nah, just once.
Oh, just once.
Okay. Just once. So I want it.
Why not twice? You don't want to go for history, man?
Nah, I mean I could. I gotta be nice. Now let me stop. Nah, I think I can get it twice though. I think that's very reasonable.
Okay. I'm gonna
throw it back to you now. Do.
Facts. How? Let me ask you this: last thing on Florida, how did they see you kind of fitting in? I know you've been working on physical. How did they see you fit into the system? Is it boundary corners? Is it stars and nickel? How did they see you fit in?
He said I'm play everything. He said learn the position. So,
period.
I mean,
yeah. Enough said. All right. So we'll leave that Florida stuff there, man. Appreciate you obviously expounding a little bit, giving us the intel. But Aamaury, obviously looking towards the season, what do you want to accomplish as a team with Northside, and what do you want to accomplish personally?
I want to win more games. That's what I want to accomplish as a team. Personally, I want to get the record for the most interceptions in the stick.
How much is that?
So I need 14.
Ooh, Lord, that's a glory days.
I ain't gonna get no targets like that, but I need 14.
Ooh, Lord.
I need 14. I need 14.
Let me ask you this. Obviously, I know you want to win more games. How do y'all stay like? Obviously, y'all talented bunch, got a good coach. How y'all stay grounded, man, and don't let the L's like get to y'all?
It's all mental. I mean, winning and losses determine something, but like at the end of the day, it's like you can't give up.
Plain and simple. Can't give up. All right. So we talk about players next year. I mean, how excited are you for the spring to showcase what you've been working on? It's coming up.
A spring game is coming up. I'm definitely excited. I just hope it don't be boring.
Well, why would it be boring?
They don't run at me. Most people don't run at me. They don't throw at me. I like targets. I like making a name for myself.
Brother like targets. All right. Last two, we'll let you go, man. Give us a spot down there, man, in Warner Robins that we need to try. I know you talked about it, obviously, you know what I'm saying, the burger you be getting, the double freshman burger at Florida, but put us on game, man, with Warner Robins, like good spot to get down there to go eat.
What's a good spot to eat down here? I don't know.
It's pretty basic.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kobe's. Oh, it's like a hibachi restaurant. I'm gonna say Kobe's.
Kobe's.
Get the teriyaki bowl with the steak, shrimp, and chicken. That's what it is. Or the chicken fried rice.
Chicken fried rice.
That's what I get. With the I get the mango lemonade.
Ooh, can't go wrong with that.
With the mango lemonade. Mango lemonade.
Gotcha. All right, and then what you do before like pregame, man? How you get in that mode, man, for a big game? You're finna play a worthy opponent. What do you do? What's your pregame like ritual, tradition, music you listen to?
Pregame. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm one of them players where like I can sit up and troll into game time. I mean, but most of the time I'm just vibing, listening to music, texting. I mean, when I get on the field, it's just more so like I'm walking a sideline and but I need the ball in my hand, so I'm just catching, like tossing the ball on myself, catching it. I mean, gotta be ball productive, so just working on being ball productive as I walk down the sideline, imagine I'm making plays. Like I think that's the biggest thing. Just imagine how many like plays I'm gonna make that game and what I'm gonna do and like how I'm gonna capitalize on every opportunity.
Period. Last thing. What do you want your high school legacy to be, man? One more year left. What do you want to kind of be known, remember for? Or when people talk about Aamaury Fountain, what do you want them to say?
When people talk about me, I want to talk about how I'm the greatest DB to ever come through it. That's what I want to be remembered for.
Period. Bacon, you got anything before we let him go?
I think that's it.
Yeah, last thing, brother, for your Mari, man. How's your faith? You know what I mean? How's your faith impacted you, not just on the field, but off the field with everything you've had to overcome to this point as well?
I think my faith is the biggest thing that got me here. I mean, what God gives you, He can take away. I mean, a lot of people don't talk about it, but like politics and stuff. But I think the biggest thing, you gotta trust in God. I mean, you gotta trust His process. His time is different from yours. I mean, some people may bloom early, some people may bloom late. But like I said earlier, one year can change your life. I mean, just stay strong. Don't give up. I mean, the day you stop praying could be the day you change your life. So keep your faith in God.
I think that's the perfect way to end it, brother. We appreciate you not only giving us the behind-the-scenes stories, but endowing us with that wisdom, brother.
Before we let you go, anybody want to
Sir.
shout out Aamaury? Or any last comments you want to say before we let you
Let's do
ride?
it. I'm gonna shout out Zay. His Insta is unfamous Z. Who else I'm gonna shout out? I'm gonna shout out myself. Five Flex. Shout out my coaches who helped me through it. Coach Dunny,
Yeah.
Coach Ant. Gotta keep them in there. I'm gonna shout out Dukes. Like without her, I wouldn't be here. And I'm gonna shout out my brother who in the military. Yeah. So hey, that's all. But
All right, brother.
thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Hold it down for the guys.
Appreciate Aamaury coming on, man. Shout out to him coming on the show. Last minute, but I was like, hey, let me hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Never had him on the show, man, and get his intel, man. But pretty cool stories, I say.
Nah, yeah, man. You know what I mean? He's definitely been one of the livest ones on the show for sure. You know what I mean? Gave us a real raw and uncut, man. You know what I mean? I feel like if you want to once you want to learn about the recruitment process, you definitely live through him vicariously. Keep your phone on you. My brother probably left Lily a hot dog to shower butt naked and got the offer. That's crazy, but you know what I mean? And shout out to his teacher for making that a memorable moment for him too. But yeah, I mean, he gave us everything you need to know, man. Trust your coaches, especially when you got good coaches like Coach Boone, switching up from quarterback to DB. Trust the process, keep working. Trust God, keep God first, and everything will be added unto you.
There it is, brother. There it is. All right, man. So that is the interview. Baker's gonna have somebody jumping on at 8 with us. Let's ball. So no rush there, man. We're gonna get into these topics, man. So that when we do him and do the interview, man, we can pretty much wrap it up. But hey, man, this is what we do. We bring it on. You're not gonna get that level of an interview with other guys. They're gonna give you very meat and bone, or not meat and bone, sorry. They're gonna give you the little skeletons, the little droplings, you know what I'm saying? That right there was the meat and bones. Why you come to Najeh Wilkins, you know what I'm saying? Bacon Network. We give you the real spiel, you know what I'm saying? Like Holyfield, Yeah. All right, man. What you say? What you say, Bacon? Yeah. I had to dress it up. Yeah. I had to dress it up. But all right, Bacon, I got some intel for you, man. I got some intel for you.
Sure.
All right. J2 is officially going to have his commitment date on July 7th. Now, I won't reveal the schools yet. He's waiting until spring, but I'm going to try to do the top 5 graphic for him. I'm just waiting for him.
Man,
But
follow J2 back, man.
Huh?
Follow J2 back, bro.
Oh.
Follow J2 back, man. I got you, J. Follow the man back, bro. It's like family at this point.
I know it is like family. I don't be looking at it. People don't realize. Like I get so many notifications. I don't have a bunch now, but I don't be looking, bro. Like y'all gotta understand. I do not look. Like I legit be just posting, going, and done. I don't look at my followers, bro. Like I can show y'all. Like y'all think I'm BSing. This is what it looks like for me, bro. Hold on. Like I would have to make a conscious effort to like actually look. Like I don't know half these people, bro. You see, it's just all the time, Bacon. I just want to show J2 is family, so I will follow him back. But I'm just showing you, like, that is what it looks like for me. I don't know all those kids, but I will follow him back, as you can see, live on the show. So don't be mad at me. But I don't be following everybody. All right. I don't know everybody. All right. Just want to put that out there. But J2 officially, you know what I'm saying, he's going to commit on July 7th. I'm going to try to make the graphic for him. Also, his top 5 when he announces that or before he announces that. But we got a spot to host the commitment, Bacon. So if you're down to take a ride
to the east side,
down to the east side, you let me know, brother. You can come, where I'm at. I won't reveal that on the net. But you know where I'm at, and I'll take you down there, brother, when we do the commitment. So you ain't gotta worry about that. Pay no gas. We'll handle business.
Okay, that's enticing.
Yeah, no gas. You just paying for your gas to get from where you live to where I live. Yeah,
I'll be there, bro. Yeah, man, for sure, man.
Yeah, but what you think, man? July 7th, man, officially going to announce this obviously commitment.
Yeah, man, what better day to do it than 3 days after the 4th of July? It sounds like his 4th of July party is 3 days later. Unless he could get both. Man. But special kid, special athlete. We saw what he did at the Under Armour camp. Made people miss in the passing game. We know what he can do when he's carrying the rock. He's a 2,000 yard rusher. If you ask me, a workhorse. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what his top 5 is. I'm also excited to see who he'll lock it down with 3 days after the 4th.
There you have it. We'll have the full coverage, so y'all stay tuned. I think we'll probably end up getting KJ as well, who's here on the right. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people there at his 5-star athlete, man. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. We got a lot of big stuff coming up in the summer. A lot of commitments will be streaming. You know what I'm saying? I know Baker's gonna have a couple of his own. You know what I'm saying? We'll both probably be live, some of them in person, some of them might even be remote, man. But we plan to hit the nail on the head and get a lot of these commitments done. But I want to show you the spring practice schedule. This is for obviously Stevenson. What are your thoughts, Bacon? They're starting off on the 29th, so only 16 days away.
Mob. Oh, I thought you were gonna put up there. Let's see, 420. It's that time of the year, brother. It's that time of the year. Late April is usually when it starts. Some people start a little later or start a little earlier. It's just that time of the year. I like South Gwinnett. CJ Peoples. I guess that pass rush is going to be a sight to see. Though it is a spring game, can't hit the quarterback. Some do. We'll see what South Gwinnett and Stevenson decided how they handle their quarterback situation, but probably not going to be able to hit the quarterback. But you know what I mean? It's just getting back to the grind, man. This is going to be a big year for Stevenson. We'll see how. Of course, we'll be in the bed. We'll definitely stop by the Dekalb County school system and see what we can do.
That'll be fun, man. I'm excited. Like I said, that time of the year, Bacon. So be interested to see their new talent. What they're gonna have obviously behind Jayden Johnson as a RB2. I've heard some different names there. Xavier Broler, another year in that offense, Bacon. So can he take that step forward? Obviously they got Noah Mahoney, another name obviously to watch. And then defensively, Aaron Chastain as well. And the big addition everybody wants to see, man, is Xavier Brinson. I guess you say tight end wide receiver 2028 class. You know what I'm saying? Can they get him the ball, right? Obviously, teams are going to stack the box, but I think you go and get an asset like that so you can hit him over the top. So it'll be interesting to see how he fits into that offense.
Nah, I mean, yeah. And then they got a new quarterback right at Stevenson, too, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
right?
same one.
Same
Still
one?
Bowler. Yeah, Xavier Bowler. Yeah, he's back for another year.
Okay. Man, that's bad information. I mean, yeah. Matter of fact, just pull up the schedule real quick, brother. If you actually, I got you. I'm already had the Max Preps pulled up. Let's see. Take a look at their schedule. See what they got on the docket. Stevenson, Stone Mountain. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, they got North Springs game 1, or was that last year? It's probably last year. Let me update it. Bear with me, y'all. That's as far as it goes.
Nah, just scroll down. Don't show it.
Oh, just show the new one?
Yeah, scroll down. No?
Nah.
That's it right there.
It's the old one. And it starts with North Springs, and that's it.
Okay, hold on. I got you. I'm going to show you right now. Hold on. Stevenson.
Okay.
Here we go. Boom. Here's the schedule. Oh, what happened? Here we go.
April 15th. Okay. All right, I'm with you. Okay. All right, Mays at Morrow
Stadium.
Morrow Stadium.
We went last year.
Okay, same. All right, man. We got to make sure we hit that one, and we won't have no problems, man. For $20, had $20 at the door for one game. It's crazy. Arabia Mountain, at Arabia Mountain, Dutchtown, pretty much the same schedule from last year. Decatur, Mount Zion, North Clay, Cedar Grove. What's the word on Cedar Grove? Is they continue to build up, or is it the Cedar Grove of old? Riverdale High School, Luella, Douglas. This is decent. This is a decent schedule, local schedule. I would say Dutchtown, Mount Zion. A lot of people still sleep on Mount Zion, but that Mount Zion has a lot of athletes, especially when we got Kai at quarterback. Everybody knows about North Clay.
Not there no more.
Not there anymore. Kai transferred again.
Colquitt County. That's a big move. I respect that. Big move to bet on yourself for your senior year. Shout out to Kai Mitchell. But either way, man, Mount Zion has a lot of athletes. I'm not sure they're going to have the same signal caller, same thrower, but they have a lot of athletes. Austin is out there in defensive back who's catching a lot of attention. But ho hum. But this is a schedule where I feel like no more than 1 or 2 losses for Stevenson. North Clay is going to be a big game for them. Dutchtown, Douglas, Atlanta. But I think to me, it would have been nice if they could have brought in, if they could have played if you could have played a Sandy Creek, if you could have played a Calhoun, you know what I mean? A team that we when we look at the Stevenson schedule, we'd be like, this is going to be a tough game. What's your thoughts? Sure. I'm about to just make sure that's right. I remember I did their schedule release, so I just want to make sure that's right. I know GHSA is legit.
All right.
I want to make sure. I know Coach Rock had sent it to me, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, that's old. Hold on, one second, Bacon. I'm trying to find it now.
Shout out Big Twin. Shout out to Twin for tapping into the show, man. Big twin. I don't know which herd twin it is. But
Hey man, they've been talking about y'all boys a lot.
Yeah, them boys are talking to town right now. I seen them boys at prom. They came in late. I said, y'all boys ain't too big time to get a little jig, get a little dance in, man. But it's always good to see them, man.
No, that's facts. That's facts. I cannot find it, Bacon.
That's our family. You don't got on your IG?
I was trying to find that. You know, I got so many damn videos now.
It's probably on their Twitter page. Oh, he said they haven't posted it. He just sent it to you for the schedule release.
Who said that? Rock?
No, I'm asking you. Whenever he sent it to you, they didn't post it on their Twitter.
That's a good point. Let me see. Let's go media. Spring football. Spring.
Oh, so Ola schedule. That's not it either.
No, that's 2022.
Newton. Who was this? That's Westlake. Just check your DM on IG if you can't find it.
I got you. We can table it. We'll come back to it.
All right, baby.
We gotta guess. Hold on one sec. Let you bring them on.
I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and bring him on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are tuned in to the show, man, the Just Sizzling News Podcast, you know we bring on the exclusive guests. And a couple weeks ago, we had on Dash True T from Les Ball. We're now bringing on the man of Les Ball, better known as a man of Tennessee sports, Tennessee athletics. Some may call him the mayor of Tennessee, but we call him Sean Cool Bear over here on the Just Sizzling News Podcast, man. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How about yourself, man? Y'all making it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're making it fair and square, man. Everything above board this side of town, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What side of town we on, man?
We are virtually on the south side of Atlanta. You know what I mean? Najeh is located in Fulton.
Yes, sir.
I'm down here in Coweta. You know what I mean? So it's where we're at. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
man. So hopefully I get you
ball down there. They got some football down there for sure.
Nah, definitely, man. It's a lot of buckle your chin strap, make sure you tighten it, because if it is loose, your jaw will be loose.
Right. Somebody gonna loosen it for you.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So when have you ever been to a Georgia game? Like Georgia high school game?
Oh no, I haven't. I've watched some on YouTube. Though.
So when you compare Georgia, I know we had Dash on, he talked about it, but from your vantage point, when you compare Georgia football to Tennessee football, and even when they come up there, or just when you watch it on YouTube, what are your compare and contrast?
I would say they're still ahead. Y'all still ahead of us, but the gap has closed. Like, it was a bigger gap at first, but the talent that's coming out of just Memphis and Middle Tennessee alone in the past couple of years has been outrageous. So I feel like the gap's closing. I don't think we get as much credit for being physical as much as here.
Okay, why?
It can really get nasty on that field.
Why don't you feel like y'all get enough love for being physical? Is because people don't see y'all? Why don't you feel like y'all get enough appreciation?
Yeah, I think it just, when you think high school football, you think of a lot of other states before you get to us, right?
Right.
Like, if you was just to name your top 5, I'm sure Tennessee might not make that list. So I understand that traditionally in houses, but I dare people to start looking going on here lately. that just.
Can you hear me, fam?
I'm losing you.
Yeah, its connection it's choppy. It's coming through choppy on my end. It may if you can hear me, try going out and coming back in.
Yeah, keep going out.
Try going out and coming back in.
You good? You got me.
Yeah. Say something.
Okay.
It's still a little choppy, fam. But if you can hear me, we'll roll with it and roll through it like the punches.
Okay.
All right. So say it again. What you were saying. I know you said that Tennessee isn't a top state when it comes to evaluating football talent. Though I will say, you know what I'm saying, y'all have had some killers. Herring at Tennessee, Beasley, who's at Tennessee as well. I think y'all are on the precipice of being one of the top states to produce quarterbacks. You know what I mean? You got 2 or 3, and you know what I'm saying, that's getting ready to burst on the scene. That's already
It's
one that's already burst
coming out this year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You think it's gonna start as a freshman?
I seen him live against Pope when he was playing with NCS, and Curtis he got a chance to start at Vandy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would not be completely shocked if Curtis started at Vanderbilt. You feel me? First year. If anything, it's gonna be a QB out, I think, because I seen him live, and what he did to those people's children over there, that was wrong. That was wrong. He can't be doing people's kids like that. That is foul. Jerry was wrong for that. He was wrong. I'm talking about he made it look easy.
Paint the picture. What did he do, man?
I mean, it was seamless. Like he could play action. He did play action, drop back, and then literally 30 yards down the seam on the money, double coverage. Like the receiver couldn't do nothing but catch it. He hit him in his chest, just grab it. The ball caught him almost.
Nah, I agree. I think when Najeh and I, we had a chance to see him at the Under Armour camp. It's been what 2 years now. Man, this his touch on the football, his accuracy is. I ain't seen nothing like, and the ability, the arm angles is a complete package, man. I was shocked. I wouldn't expect. I mean, I've seen the highlights of this ball, obviously.
And he's the fast coming in. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's already pretty developed. Crazy part is, his coach used to be my coach when I was going to Pope. Yeah, his coach Brothers, man. Good dude. His coach was Golden Tate's coach back in the day.
Golden Tate, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, they had a running back over there at NCS too. I don't know where he's committing to. I want to say he was going to TCU. I'm not sure. But they had a running back over there that was going crazy too.
So you played quarterback back in the day, or he just coached you at a different position?
No, he was the head coach back in the day. My freshman year was like, 2004? I went to Pope John Paul my freshman year. I started varsity. He was our head coach, Coach Brothers. So now he's the head coach at NCS. He was Jerry Curtis' coach last year.
That's crazy. So you got all the intel there. I know you got something for me.
I know I know too much. Don't quote me on everything. Man, I'm about to get a different service after this.
Nah, it's all. It's coming through better than it was early on. It's actually coming through decent. It's just your camera is not caught up with the words, but I can hear you kind of pretty clear.
Okay. Well, everybody close your eyes and just listen to the game that I'm giving you.
Absolutely, man. Let's talk about obviously, like I said, Voice of Tennessee sports, athletics, Voice of Les Ball. You know what I mean? Yeah, to be that, you got to be charismatic, man. So where did your charismatic kind of stem from? Have you always been a man in the spotlight? How did it start for you?
Yeah, crazy enough. Okay, so I used to do stand-up comedy, right?
Nice.
So I did a little stand-up. I used to make a lot of skits. I host a podcast, another podcast, or so focused in on like hip hop culture, that type genre or whatever, and comedy. So public speaking, talking, charismatic, all that. I've always been that, you know what I mean? So it's like trying to intertwine that with my history and my knowledge of the game. And so tying those two things together is where it kind of fits naturally in what we're doing now.
Nah, I agree. I agree. I was told by a lady, she was like, man, you need to do acting classes. And I feel like stand up or just doing stand up or anything like having to evoke emotion on call is good for public speaking. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not for the weak. It's gonna build some heart in you. It's gonna, because sometimes it don't always go the way you expect it to go, and you gotta remember that. Dang, it's trying to get to. At the end of the day, you just gotta be persistent about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So how did the partnership with you and Dash come about?
Man, I reached out to him. I'm big on, if you see people that are like-minded and kind of moving in the direction you want to go, or direction you're already moving in, it does y'all purpose. It does y'all better if y'all link up. Cause I look at him and like, it's almost like he does a lot of the things that I don't do as much. He goes out, he records, he's production. He does all the great production. But see, I provide him the personality that he might not care to show as much. Not like he ain't got it. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But he don't care to show it as much. So then that's where I come in, because that's my whole thing. Like, I've been doing that for about like 5+ years. You know what I mean? So it's like it was a perfect match. I seen the vision, so I reached out to him and I'm like, hey, I think it would benefit us if we linked up, man. Like, this is what I'm thinking. He's like, oh shit, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. We should, put this together and get something rolling. And hey, we've been moving ever since. We still got some more things coming.
Nah, so like when you said back, obviously I feel like it's a great partnership. I want to throw my 2 cents in on that. But when you sit back, you sit down on it and you think, how big do you think this collaboration can be?
I think the sky's the limit. I don't have a cap on it, honestly speaking, because it's like it could be whatever we continue to push it to be. Like, and stuff like that. Like, we're doing high school level things. We got a few colleges. Like, we're like upscaling a little bit, and that's just within the beginning of it. So there's no telling how big this could get. This could be ESPN one day. We never know. All we could do is keep pushing it until we get there.
Nah, for sure. Now, what's some advice for the audience when you're working with? I know you and Dash have a great relationship. I can just tell. I remember y'all did. We always capturing the back of your head. Oh, hey, I said, yeah, man, these boys got different connection. But when you work with, when you work with friends, or you work with different people, man, it could be egos at times or things like that. How do you make sure that the communication is always a communication, and, what I mean, to hold everybody accountable, or whatever the case may be? Just what's some advice on working with another person?
I feel like it starts in first. Like, I know with me, I'm big on, I hold myself accountable. You know what I mean? Like, and I tell you, hey, I need you to hold me accountable. You dig? Like, hey, Bacon, I need you to tell me, Sean, you bullshitting. Like, hey, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to cut up there.
Nah, you good.
Hey, Bacon, Sean, tripping, you know what I mean? Hey, you did it this way. It probably look better if we'd went at it this way. And I'll be like, cool, and we'll look at it. You know what I mean? Hey, you think this is good? And if you tell me, if I see something like, hey, I don't think it'd be better if we shoot it like that. And we'll try it. And if it look better, we'll run with it. If it don't, then okay. But I feel got to be accountable. So I feel like you got to start off with you and almost lead by example. But with him, it's just we on the same page. So it may, like you said, the point out, hey, like I just like threw a hand. So he was like, boom, let me get. So that's why I said it can be great. Is that a Florida Gator logo? Ah, that's trash.
See, we had a
Sorry.
we had a, nah, you good. We had on a commit. We just flipped from South Carolina to Florida. I mean, he gave us a rundown, but he told us the freshman dorm, the freshman
What's
apartments.
happening?
What up?
Yeah, man. This is my co-host Najeh, man. The man to do it all, brother. You know what I mean? The mastermind.
What up? What up?
Big Will.
Chilling, brother. How you doing, man? Loving your energy, brother.
It's going crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That creative mind, man. I love that. What I know you was giving a background, brother. I know it's a little delayed.
We in the fresh Riviera.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like what's next for you, man? What you got coming down the docket this year, brother?
Damn, man. Sorry, my kid ran the phone dead.
Okay, can you hear us? Are we coming through clear?
Yeah, I got you now.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead, Najeh.
No, I was asking what you got going on this year, brother? What's in the stake for you? What's in the docket for you this year, man? What you planning on doing?
Well, we got the Let's Talk Ball podcast, which is first episode dropping on Wednesday. We got that working, episodes weekly. So we gonna be on your head with that one.
Nice.
We got a few more shows that's real secretive. So I can't just be on here telling all the business, but it's a few other and we're going to always do the pop-ups at the games. We're going to always pop up at the games. And I'm going to one gym on here that ain't nobody heard about yet, though. But we having a football camp up here for an all-star game. I'm just going to put that out there. You ain't got to tell everybody, but everybody who heard it, they heard it. You can nudge somebody else if you want to. But, yeah, we're going to have a little camp coming up. Further details will be.
Love that, man. Okay, so got a camp coming up / all-star game. Okay, and then obviously get a chance to pop out and see the kids, man. How do y'all summers look? Are y'all summers like more camp related, or do y'all just like go to schools and get like spring covers? Like, how does it work there in Tennessee?
During the spring, I mean, it's more so, you got 7-on-7, so Desh do a lot of work with different 7-on-7s, which I'm sure you're seeing on the page. He's posting a lot of that. And it'll be more so podcast driven during that time period. I'll have in different guests with the Let's Talk Ball podcast. And we'll be doing another show. Again, I can't speak on this one. I can't give you everything. But we do have another show that is in the works also during the spring.
Shoot, okay, y'all boys going crazy. All right, let me ask you this, man. Is this I mean, may or may not know. Is this your first podcast like you hosting, or have you hosted before? Like, how excited are you for this opportunity?
Oh no! I've been hosting a podcast for like 5 years. I hosted the 615 podcast. That's me and my co-host, my brother, Ham Too Funny, one of the funniest comedians in Nashville. You feel me? Shout out to him. We been doing 615 nominated for SCA awards and stuff like that. I've actually done gigs. I don't know that was a job that you could file tax, but it's.
Did you hear him, Bacon?
Say that one more time, brother. The audio had went out. I think he can hear us now. How about now? Can you hear us, brother?
I can hear you, but you.
It's going in and out
Freezing
again.
up. Okay, that's better right there though.
I bet we missed what you said about I think you said something about taxes and work, and we missed that whole punchline, brother.
Oh, okay. No, that's cool. We can just keep going. I got don't worry about that. That's no big.
We got you, brother. Cool. Really that there. Let me ask you this, brother. Obviously, talking about you hosting the podcast, obviously having it with the comedian. So this is your cup of tea, man. This is what you do. So why did you decide, I guess, to do sports? Before I guess you linked up with Destiny, have you always done sports? Why'd you kind of decide down that avenue? And how do you find these gems? Like, don't give us too much of your formula, but how do you go about like, okay, this guy's next, I'm gonna expose him.
The technical difficulties are kicking us in the butt today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he taps back in. Like the bucket hat, brother. You know what I'm saying? The beard is on fleek, brother, if you can hear me, brother.
Okay, I can. We on. We on. I missed the whole back end of the question. I ain't gonna hold this. I missed the back end.
Nah, no worries, man. No, I was asking just a little bit about like how do you go about just finding gems, but just without obviously revealing too much of your formula. But how do you find what's next, and why did you kind of decide to go down this avenue, with football and everything? Like, what kind of attracted you to it? Have you always loved football?
I was a football player. I was one of them. Just thought he was going, so I ain't go D1. I ain't gonna be one of them niggas. I ain't gonna come in here and lie to you. I went D2, but I played college ball, so I wanted the ball. So I know a lot about sports. I've been playing. I played there. I'm an athlete. I played basketball, ran track, football, played a little bit of baseball. You name it, I did some of it. So it was just on better. This lag is crazy.
It's OD today. It's OD today.
I know. I feel bad we missed it. I don't want him to have to repeat everything. But if you didn't get to it, just how you find gems, brother.
They just
dang it,
bro. This is all freestyle, man. I literally just be me everywhere I go. I talk ball because I know ball, and people listen to me. You know what I mean? I might tell jokes, but I don't lie. You know what I mean? So it just comes to me, bro.
Period. Okay. All right. And so obviously we talked about what's coming up next. Talk about kind of like how you go about different things, man. What advice I guess you would give other creatives, or let's just say talk show hosts? I feel like it's a different era. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sean, but I feel like a different era. You don't have to necessarily do. Yeah, you could do ESPN. Yeah, you could do those, but I feel like now the movement is an independent media. It's having podcasts, it's having the platform on YouTube, having it here, getting those brand deals. So, what advice would you give those that want to get into this field now?
Great question,
man. Be yourself and understand that there's people out there like you. You know what I mean? So a thing a director used to tell me, speaking Bacon, talking about wanting to be an actor, a director told me, make something that you would watch. So I'm big on making stuff that I would enjoy without a watch episode of this, whether it was me or not. And if I would, I think there's people out here that, so understand that there's a lane for you because there are people out here like you. You just find them.
Felt like that. Okay. I thought about you, Bacon.
Yeah, man. I want to ask you this very very serious question, brother. You know what I mean? With the stigma that's going on around that black men can't work together necessarily. They can't build nothing. What you and Dash is doing, like I said, is amazing. So what do you think that stigma just blowing that stigma up is doing for people that's going to watch it, but most specifically young men, young ladies in your community that's trying to build together? Because that's what's hot right now.
I didn't hear any man.
All good, man. We're going to have to get you back on the show, but you know what I'm saying, while we got you here, we're going to make the most of what we got.
We got it.
Say it again.
I'm going to have to get a new phone service and we're going to do this again.
Man, who you got, brother? That's the question. Who you have? That bad, huh?
Yeah.
Man, call him tonight, man. I need my monthly payment back. I need my phone out of that, dog.
This should be free. Hear me, it should be free after this.
Free $3.99, man. We're paying 7 cars. But my question is, but I hope you can hear it, man. Just the statement that's been put on us as a race that we cannot work together and build something worth anything, which what you and Desh are doing, building something special. What do you think that does for people that will watch this? But more importantly, young men and young ladies in your community that's trying to build together.
I think it's doing something major for the young people just to see it. You know what I mean? Because I know when I was growing up, we didn't see it as much. And I know I'm a person that's complained about just in my city alone, we didn't always work together as much. But what I'm seeing now and what people in my position and people in positions like mine, we're working with everyone. Like, if you want to work, man, we want to work. I don't care about anything else. Let's go get it together. It's strength in numbers now, and I love it, man. So I think it's an even better future for the people behind us that we are showing that if we work together, there's no telling what we can make happen. You know what I mean?
Nah, absolutely. What's been since you and Desh have collab? What's been like what's been the feedback from the community, man?
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna tell you, we just been having our head down working, man. I ain't really been thinking about nothing else, dude. I ain't gonna hold you. We've been having our head down and just going and trying to fine tune to get it to where it's that we think is the best product. So when you're doing that and you're putting stuff out as you go, you know, it's a lot that you're putting into it. You know what I mean?
Nah, I agree. That's it, man. Let the moment unfold when it's time to reflect. But until then, we ain't worried about none of the accolade. We ain't worried about none of the pats on the back. So we're trying to build something, but most importantly, change lives. So I respect you for that answer. I also want to ask you, brother. I see you got the Minnesota Twins. You know what I mean? Memorabilia on, man. What's up, man? He's from Tennessee, brother.
No, I don't fool with them, but I don't watch a lot of baseball like I used to.
Nah, for sure. I also want to flash you back. You brought up Memphis. You brought up Memphis at the beginning. Memphis, I feel like doesn't get a big platform in the football light. So why did you bring up Memphis football at the beginning of the topic?
I mean, because Memphis got some dogs over there, you know. I go out to Memphis sometimes. Like, my whole other side of the family is from Memphis. My dad's is from Memphis. So I go out there sometimes, and it's some ballers out there. Like, you know, this thing they get talked about as much just because
hype him up when he comes back. I don't want to make him sit through the pain and suffer this service no more, man. Can you hear me, brother?
I got the whole back end.
Yeah, I think you heard me. Like I said, brother, we gonna let you go, but we're not gonna make you suffer through the bad service no more, man. But I will say this, man. Since you out there at Memphis, man, you have to tap in with my good brother, Coach Fly. He's been hired as new head coach at Memphis ET STEM Academy. He's come from John C. Smith. He's gonna do some great things at, like I said, Memphis ET STEM Academy. So if you're ever down that way, you hear about the ballers, definitely tap in to Coach Fly, FLY. So I'm saying, but again, we want to thank you for coming on, brother. We're gonna get you on again, brother, because I feel like you haven't done the people justice, and we won't bring on no BS because I know you got something to say.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again. Don't worry about it. I'll be back.
I love his energy, bro. I love his energy.
All right, brother. Much love, family.
Yes, sir.
Love, man. Appreciate y'all for having me on this time and next time. And when y'all come to the city, I'm gonna have y'all on. How about that?
That's a bet.
Love that.
Love.
We're gonna do this in person. Yeah, we're gonna do this in person. Yeah, let's just throw it out there into existence. We're gonna do this in person.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely soon.
Manifest.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Peace of love, fam.
All right, man. Appreciate him coming on, man. Sorry about the quality, y'all. You know, in Tennessee out there in the country, so you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was necessarily the service. It might have just been the country. So, you know, happens to the best of us, man. We're going to bring it back on. Like I said, we will do it in person, man. Me and Bacon we'll be all around, man. We're going to figure the thing out, but
that's him right there.
Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff, man. Y'all go follow. Give him a follow right there.
Yeah,
man, you can see, man. But, you know, Bacon got work tomorrow. So we ain't going to talk about too much more.
Nah, you good,
a couple of topics, man, and then we gonna keep pushing.
Yeah, we try, like I said on the last one we had Dash on, man. We tap y'all into what's coming forward, man. We're not tap you in and nothing that's old and new. We'll bring it there as progressive, and we'll, like I say, we're gonna be a little bit of everywhere. We're coining a new term, traveling journalists. You know what I mean? We're moving and shaking kissing babies, and realistically just telling our stories and that need to be heard, and showing that collaboration is king. Go ahead, brother.
Exactly. No, well said, brother. You could have kept going on your tangent, your soliloquy, brother. You good. You know what I'm saying? Feed the people. Feed the people.
Feed the people by the people.
Period. All right, man. We got a big commitment tomorrow, Bacon, man. Grant Hovland is set to commit April 14th between Georgia, Clemson, Ohio State, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt. Bacon, you know, where do you think he goes? And what do you think about him as a prospect?
I mean, shoot, 4-star tight end. We know what type of team Milton is. Hovland is not your prototypical pass run blocking tight end. Very, very, very well built. You know what I mean? He can move. What he's like 6'2" now, 6'2", 6'3"-ish?
I think so.
So I mean, he's a pass catcher. I mean, obviously he can run, but obviously you see he's got some size. You know, Coach Reeves, you know what I mean, they're gonna coach the ball a certain way. You have to be multifaceted on the football field to speak that language at Milton, but he's saying very good all around tight end. I'm hoping, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm thinking more of an Oscar Delp, what people thought he might have been as a pass catcher, not just a blocking tight end. Though I don't think he's gonna go to Georgia. I don't think
so either.
I think it's going to the V. I think it's going to Vandy, possibly team up with Jared Curtis. You heard it here first. And if you're betting out there sports gambling where you think you should go, which I don't condone, put your money on the V's. Commodores.
I'm gonna go Tennessee. Now look, for those that I don't have any intel.
Cannot stand.
Yes. Hey, I don't got no intel. This is just my hunch, what I think, right? Milton, we see a lot of their players have been going, to that Tennessee, right? The Ty Redmonds, the Dylan Lewis, kind of almost a funnel to a degree. I just feel like he would fit into the offense, and I feel like he'll be a ball player for him. I know they're gonna have to replace Ethan Davis after this year. Just makes a lot of sense getting him in that room with his size and his stature. So I'm gonna predict Tennessee, but hey, Bacon got Vandy. But hey, maybe we could see even Clemson as well. I'm not sure. Again, I have no skin in this game. I haven't really covered a lot of his recruiting for Grant, so I'm not plugged in there. Just being 100% honest. We just going off predictions. I would say Tennessee, and Bacon has Vandy.
Yeah, man. I know his quarterback is going to Tennessee, and like you said, you brought up the great point about the pipeline going to Knoxville. Why not go to Vandy? Why not be the start of something nice? Potentially go play with a Jared Curtis. I'm saying go get that bag and get in that air raid offense, son. They had a good running back last year. Now let's keep that in mind. But I'm gonna say to your point. I mean, I think it's ironic that we both went to the state of Tennessee. Though I had no clue where you were gonna go, so I think that's ironic.
It is very ironic, but that's what I think. But we'll find out tomorrow. The commitment is at 3:45. I think it's live on NBC. I think Alex is hosting it. So that'll be obviously a good one to watch, man. We'll see where he obviously commits to. But shout out to Grant. Been a great story, great person to follow. And he's going to announce his commitment tomorrow. All right, let's keep it rolling, Bacon. Let's see. All right. So I do got to get your reaction. Now we got the story, Bacon. But what was your reaction when you heard this news over the weekend? Right? Nobody else got the official story of why he decided to do what he did. But, we brought him on the show. It's what we do. What was your thoughts on Aamaury obviously flipping?
Man, honestly, as a former South Carolina rider, man, I just disheartening. Just disheartening because that South Carolina program, I feel like it's a good program. I like Coach Shane Beamer. I cannot remember the name of the DB coach, even though he brought it up on the show. I think it's Coach T. I think his first name starts with a T. Very good ball coach. Passionate, knows the game of ball. He highly respected amongst his peers. But again, man, South Carolina, they have to hold these recruits. And I know to go out and go get somebody else, but you let Aamaury fall through your hands. You let Samari fall through your hand going to the Texans. Huh?
Just lost a receiver.
It's not a good look. It's not a good look for the brand. It's not a good look for Shane Beamer, who I had high hopes for and really believe in coming under that Georgia tree with Kirby Smart. Good recruiter, very personable, but it has to be another heartbreaking loss for the Gamecock faithful. Spurs down.
Yeah, man, it definitely has to be. It'll be interesting to see how they kind of frame their recruiting a little bit, man. But like you said, Aamaury's a dog. He's going to work on physicality, he said, this year. Wants to be more physical, make more plays. But yeah, man, I love the Florida fit, man. Florida has been coming up here in the South Georgia area, in the Middle Georgia area, and getting guys like Gonza Hayward last year. This year, obviously, Aamaury Fountain. And like he said with Coach Summerall, he said off the bat, yeah, this is our guy. You know what I'm saying? This is who we want. So I think just being able to do that and show Aamaury you got a plan for him and what he's going to do. I don't think it gets much better than that, man. So I think they got a dog, and I think they got a player that's going to be making a lot of plays. And now it's just holding on to that commitment.
Yeah, but it sounds like a shoe in. He ain't going nowhere, man.
Yeah, it does sound like a shoe.
Yeah, but that's my thoughts on it, man.
All right, smooth, brother. All righty. Hold on. We got one more high school news. We got to get your reaction to this. Here we go, brother. That's why I said I got to look at Stevenson's schedule because I don't know if that was right from GHSA. I ain't trying to come for him. But apparently from QB Marcus, they're going to have an event at Hartford State on August 22nd. It's going to be 3 games, Bacon. Tucker, Columbia. Tucker got this kid, Jeremiah Tillman, that's supposed to be pretty good. Crazy. I actually covered him, Bacon, when he was in 7th grade. That's when I first started that score. It's crazy. He's going to go to his 10th grade year. Crazy how fast time flies, bro. Obviously, you know about Coach Greg Barnett. We've had him on the show several times. Lithonia is going to be a pretty good team. MOK had a good year last year, going 9-3. And then Stevenson Southwood is West DeKalb. That's going to be a hell of a game. I almost just exclusively that weekend just want to be there because I think you're going to get your lunch pail. I think you're going to get the popcorn you need, and get your drinks and your soft drinks and things like that, and just feature Dekalb that day because all three of those games are going to be good to me.
Yeah, man. It's people say bad things about the East Side. Go around 25 East, though it is hellacious traffic on 25 East. However, when you get there, you get settled, man. People are nice. People are good. The food is even better. But this is gonna be a jam-packed day. Columbia versus Tucker. We all know about Columbia. We all know about the history of Tucker. Lithonia, Coach 10. That program, MLK King is on the rise, and the game that we've all been waiting for: Stevenson versus Southwest Dekalb.
That's gonna be a game.
It's gonna be a barn burner, and you want to get there early because I'm sure it's gonna be tough to find parking. Unless you're gonna park at Gresham, and you don't want to park at Gresham. That's far of a walk.
Yeah, like Baker said, you better get there early. We playing too. I'm gonna try to find some way. I don't think college football season don't start until 10 days later. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find my way there definitely on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And probably gonna go ahead and get there early and be there all day. And then y'all know where to come after the games is over. Me and Bacon will have the highlights from the game. You know what I'm saying? We might even do a little live stream. We'll see how we feeling. We might even do a little live stream, maybe interview with players. We'll see. We'll see what we got popping at that point. But you might want to tune in. We just gonna tell you that.
That's facts. That's facts. That's
yeah.
Facts.
But my last thing, and we'll wrap up on the high school segment. I'm excited for Dekalb and everything they got going, and they have good teams again. It ain't trash. All these teams are really good and can play. And I love they doing an event like this. Like you can see in the comments, like this is a step in the right direction. Like this is what we should see. We should see classics for them. We should see them being featured on TV, right? We should see them in these big time showcases. And I love that. I love that Dekalb's doing this. I hope they continue to do these type of events, even if it's once a year. Like give the people what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you might have to change it. Like it might have to be Dekalb versus Gwinnett, whatever. Just make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Make it fun.
In the county, man.
What do you say?
Keep that thing in the county and do it for basketball, man. Do it for basketball, baseball if you can. I know that's tougher.
I just said to do the crossway in case, like, the team might not be good this one year. This year it's going to be off the chain. Sometimes you might have a team, not the whole thing, but like one of the matchups, Dekalb and Gwinnett or something, just to throw in that little rivalry, Dekalb and Fulton. You know what I'm saying?
Dekalb, I see what you're saying there. There, but if done right, you know what I mean? You bring the teams in, you build the hype up. You know what I mean? You bring in us, man. Bring us streamers, man. You just got to make it a spectacle. You have to make it a spectacle a safe spectacle. And I think if you do that, you have that's where the natural recruiting comes in. Oh man, they did this and it was everywhere, and I want to go back home. I want to stay home. I want to stay at Columbia. I want to stay at Tucker. I want to stay at King. I want to stay at Lithonia. I want to stay at Stevenson in Southwest Dekalb, to say all the names. So, you know what I mean? But we all know how things can go at times. But I think if done the right way, we want to do that's an annual event that we all look forward to. But yeah, to your point, Najeh, you know what I'm saying? if the talent does drop off, then you do a Dekalb South Fulton, you do a Dekalb Gwinnett, you do a Dekalb Marietta, whatever is.
Yeah, nice little crossover colorway. Hey, we the top county in the state. Not all the games, but like maybe a nightcap. Like what have we seen? You know what I'm saying? A Stevenson and a Langston Hughes. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a nice little nightcap game. You feel me? A Southwest. Yeah, shout out Coach O, man. A little Southwest Dekalb. Maybe we see an Archer. You know what I'm saying? Or we see a Newton. Just flavor it up for me a little bit. Flavor it up. Something different. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. It's football in Georgia is always better when Dekalb County is good, for sure.
Yeah. Yes, it is. All right, Bacon. I'm gonna get your thoughts on a couple things. Got some college news, brother.
All right.
And you know where I'm going with this, Bacon? You know where I'm going.
I got an idea.
Okay. We going down to the swamp. Hold on. Wrong tab. We going down to the swamp in Bacon. I don't know. They said one might be solidified and down in Gainesville, man. Tremel Jones will pull up the stat line. This is obviously the highlights, but Jones 13 for 17, 210 and 2 dubs. Philo 21-28, 193, 2 tubs. 2 INTs, flashes from both, some inconsistencies as well. What are your thoughts? I thought for the most part, I feel like Jones was like, yo, I'm gonna make my little splash, and I feel like he's kind of leading. But what did you think when you heard about this Florida news?
When I heard about it, because I haven't, this is the first time I'm seeing any spring game. I saw Rodney Coulson almost catch a pick, Colorado this past weekend. Shout out to Rodney. But it's my first time really watching any footage from the Florida game. But when I heard the news, I mean, it's spring, brother. I don't want to overreact. Like, oh man, he should have stayed at Georgia Tech. Because now what he does have in his back pocket is the OC. OC is there. It is spring. To me, we look at the 28 passing attempts. I think it's still Aaron Filo's job to lose, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, Buster Faulkner done. Hey man, hey coach, you brought me here. You told me to bring my guy. I brought my guys. I've been talking to his parents. I told them I got their son. Now I didn't tell. I'll give it to him. But coach, this is spring. He went 21 for 28. He gave us 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he messed up and gave us 2 interceptions. But he's been a reporter receiver. So to that point, I think it's Aaron Filo's job to lose. I think it's a spring game. You still got a lot of football to be played, brother. Ease up.
I don't know about that, man.
Ease up.
I don't know. I got Trammell, bro. I think Filo in trouble. Filo should stay, but I think Georgia Tech gonna be good at the end of the day. They got Mendoza, and yeah.
Man, well, speaking of that, man, I did see they rated. I can't remember what website or what brand they rated the top. They ranked the ACC quarterbacks, and they had Mendoza at 11.
Oh yeah, it was trash. Yeah, that's because.
I just want to ask.
Yeah, no. Great question. No. It's trash. And the reason it's trash because he didn't play a lot. His big bro played. Right? Big bro won the Heisman. He only played a little bit. But I tell you what, you go down to them flats. Bro had 3 tubs on Saturday, Bacon. 3. Not 1, not 2. He had 3 tubs against that.
What do you rank him? Obviously, Miami. I know to Miami.
You got to go Darian Mensah.
Yeah,
coming over from Duke. He one of the top quarterbacks.
He's under Cal quarterback, right?
Yeah, Jerron Kiwi Sagapatule. Okay.
Let's see what else we got. I think he's better than quarterback at Louisville.
100%. They got Lincoln Kia Holtz.
What about quarterback at Q's? No. Is he?
Nah, that's Steve Angeli. He hasn't played enough. Here it is. Can you see this, Bacon?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I can see it now.
And then we can rank them. Okay, so Darian Mensah, 100%. That's top quarterback. CJ Bailey's a little high for me. Like he's good. What? He's top 5 number 2 in the conference. Yeah, come on, bro. We gotta pause a little bit, bro. Bro can play, bro from South Florida, but
he can play.
We got a
young man too.
It is a young man, but they got to take a step forward. Like
I think NC State's gonna be pretty good this year.
Let's see. We've been saying it a couple years with NC State.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He a top. No, I'm not saying CJ Bailey trash. He top 4, top 5 quarterback.
Top 3.
Number 2 kind of high, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, like for me, I'm putting Kevin Jennings over him. Say what you want. We can go down with SMU, right? SMU made the CFP playoff that first year with Rhett Lashley and him, and then this past year won 9 games.
If you want to put Jennings above him because of the seniority, I understand. I agree. But upside, you got to go Bailey. Kevin Jennings has been inconsistent as an upperclassman. That's a fact.
In terms of that, yes, potential all day. I'm gonna give you that with CJ Bailey. But in terms of what I'm gonna get consistently, and it's not sporadic, I'm gonna go Jennings. Now, Kiwi Sekapatule is good. Got to bring down some of them interceptions. 9 interceptions last year, 18 touchdowns, but he was a true freshman. But he's probably one of the most talented ones of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Along with CJ Bailey. Like they're all in that same bracket. Not saying he's better. Saying they're all talented.
Outside of Mensa, right?
Yeah. I feel like that couple of 3 right there, all immensely talented. You know, what we see improve play.
Okay.
Okay. Like Mason Heinstrom, like last year, they was a run dominant team. I'm not putting him 5. He was good. He flashed some good upside. Took the job from Eli Holston, who's now at Virginia. But I'm not putting Mason Heinstrom. We'll see this year though, because you lost Rasheem Biles, no Kyle Lewis, no Desmond Reed. Let's see what you do this year. You're losing a lot of pieces, a lot of senior veteran leadership. Defense really ran that. We'll find out this year.
Yeah.
Now number 5, Ethan Grunkmeyer. Bacon hasn't played at Penn State. We knew who just started at Penn State. Drew Aller. Drew Aller.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting him 6. What are we doing?
Hype.
No. Steve Angeli ain't showed enough. Always hurt. You know what I'm saying? Always hurt.
Towards Achilles last year. That's high marks for a guy who's coming off an Achilles injury.
7? No. Naked Kia Holtz got to show me something. You couldn't start over. Julian saying rightfully so. You've been riding the pot. That bench. You've been warming it up.
Yeah.
Got to see something. 8, slow too high for warming that bench.
Highly touted 4-star prospect coming out of high school now. I mean,
we'll see about 4-star status this year. But Louisville, pretty good damn team. He's going to actually do something. We'll find out. They play GT this year. All right. Clemson, Christopher Vizina. They feel like he's going to obviously get the start. Not as
sorry.
Bless you. I would go down a little bit on him because you know what I'm saying, we got to see it. But 9 is hot. I like Bo Prabeel. Now, Bo Prabeel is a guy who will move up, right? Obviously, you know what I'm saying, last year played with Missouri. Remember, he got them up to a 6-0 start. So Bo Prabeel can play. I would move him up probably like 6 or 7, maybe definitely above Grunkmeyer. You know what I'm saying? I think Bo can play. Gio Lopez. Come on, bro. Have we seen Mendoza yet? Gio Lopez? Didn't he get his spot took?
Yeah, got a spot took last year.
Come on, bro. What the hell is we doing? Ashton Daniels, journeyman, Auburn, Stanford. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's a quarterback?
Why do you hate to take like this, man?
I don't know. Walker Iggett, nobody really knows him. He's going to be the new guy filling in from Mendoza. I mean, not Mendoza, excuse me, from Mensa. Okay, 3,051 yards, 17 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. And let's see where he played. At San Jose State. Oof, Lord. Billy Edwards. Hold on, baby. Billy Edwards, North Carolina. Edwards entered last season, started with Wisconsin, suffered a knee injury in week 1, and played just 1 offensive series the rest of the year. Coming off injury. Alberto Mendoza, number 15. Yeah, 3-star recruit in 2024 class. You know, expect Grady Addison and Graham Knowles to push Mendoza in spring practice and fall camp.
How's Graham look, man? How did Graham look?
He's been, you know, from what they said, I mean, he's been okay, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The QB2 is Grady.
What?
Yeah. The one I had interviewed way back then from Deer Creek, that boy got damn problem. If Mendoza decided to leave, GT will be straight. That boy right there can play. Yeah, that's all I'll say on that. I won't say I seen anything. Talk to coaches.
But you already split the beans, now.
What you say?
I said you already split the beans. I just mess with you.
I mean, yeah, you know, talk to Coach Chris Winkie and Brent Key and let them rave about him. That's what I'm coming from with that. That boy can play. So.
All right.
That's my thoughts. We'll see what the depth chart look like. Spring game is on Saturday, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, 15 is outright disrespectful for Mendoza. Mason McKenzie, Boston College, they're in the rebuild. Obviously, you know, Lonergan, he transferred to Rutgers. You know what I'm saying? They in a rebuild. And then Davis Warren from Pitt. Yeah.
That's bad. I think it was pretty much the same list I saw. They had the photos and whatnot. But I don't understand.
Yeah, it's disrespectful. I think he'll easily be a guy that jumps up. I can make the argument. I think Mendoza will be top 5.
Top 5.
Easily. Okay. Now, again, Bacon, we got to see what happens and all the weapons and stuff like that. Dalen Piston had a pretty good showing. Obviously in the spring scrimmage from what they said. Multiple big time catches. If you get a couple more, he had a monster day. You know, be interested to see how this offense look, but I definitely think, you know, Mendoza got a chance to be top 5 to me, for sure, in the ACC. Maybe even better than that.
What was your take for the people who didn't see the YouTube reaction to what your thoughts on is Colorado mainly Julian Lewis too small at this stage in his career?
I got a comment for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get your thoughts. I gotta get your thoughts too. They let me the hell up. I got lit up for this. I got lit up for this. I even said in the video, I said, I think Julian is supremely talented. I think he's gonna have a good year. I'm not really worried about his size. I said the rest of it. Hell yeah. I'm definitely worried. But
did you watch the spring game?
I did not. I did not. Honestly, I was covering Tennessee and which one I did, and I was watching the Bama one. You know what I'm saying? I was watching both of those twins. But I did see he made some nice throws at Danny Scudero. I heard he stepped up, and I heard they got another receiver that did pretty good. Obviously in the spring game, but I didn't see it. I might have to just go to Duke's handle and see what he had cooking. But yeah, let me pull up. You hear this?
Describe what you want and
Watch
watch it take shape.
Moving on to AI.
All right, man. We're about here a little bit. Forgive me. And there's a guy. Now, this is Ray. Some can put it here. This is Julian Lewis. Yeah, you guys' point. He's not the biggest dude. Even in high school, Julian Lewis was not a big dude, right? But the dude is a gunslinger. He's gonna be able to throw the ball. Now, to you, the guy's point, I do think that he needs to add on a little bit more to his size and his frame. But we're not going to sit out of that Julian Lewis can't ball. We're not going to sit here and act like he's not that guy. He's not a difference maker. He can't make plays consistently. Like, we know that. But to you guys' point, I do think he needs to add more to his frame, obviously, of course. But I think that's part of it, obviously. And then this was the rest, right? You see him, he's not the biggest. But then the offensive lineman, like this part right here was really concerning because, like, why are these guys trekking out? You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be way bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? So that part's concerning. And then you see some of these guys, and it's gotten so bad. Some people are even saying, is that a high school team? You know what I'm saying? That they trying out there? What's going on with their strength and conditioning, right? What is their coach doing? They need nutrition. This is what's being basically said on the internet. Now, I'm not going to disrespect Coach Prime or everything he got going on, but I will say these dudes do look pretty small if I had to be 100% honest. Like, look at 6. That's crazy. Now, to the fans' points, I know that's going to watch the video. They're going to be like, nah, some of these guys are specialists. Some of these guys do certain things. I'm not going to deny that. But again, those guys are not very big. All right, now I know Alejandro Mata, like when he played for Colorado, he wasn't the biggest guy ever. You know what I'm saying? When he was kicking that ball for him, he was doing different things. So I understand that standpoint of it. That makes obviously a lot of sense. But in my opinion, that is way too small for number 6, man. He should be way bigger than obviously that and trekking out there with that size. And there you have it. Bacon also had somebody comment. Hold on, they specifically pointed you out, so they're tapped in. Hold on. As you can see, Colorado looking like a high school in Houston, Texas. Somebody said you do realize those are skill players, right? CU is the same size as Oregon. Where was the comment? He says, we all know Tech is going to lowboy the Buffs. Tell your co-host he better ride with Tech this year. Can't act surprised if Tech beats him. I ain't forget.
Hey, man, shout out to John, man. Shout out to John.
He mentioned you by name, buddy.
That's hilarious, man. Those were, I don't know, brother. You know what I mean? That brief clip, you know, running them out. We don't know what the order is. You know what I mean? For that to be the whole team, that little about 15 guys run out that tunnel. So I mean, it was small. It was a small offensive line, but they had big bellies. Maybe they playing good leverage. They you know what I mean? They sitting down. They got good power clean numbers, and they yoking them guys up. You know what I mean? Look at, you know what I mean? It's been like it's a few small offensive linemen. Tail Wells, number 1, Carrollton, who Julian played by. Willie Lumpkin, North Carolina. Now, I don't know the intel on the Buffs offensive line. But one thing I do know, Coach Prime was very focused and very determined to turn that roster over and to make it like a quality roster. And to your point about Julian Lewis, he'll add weight over time. But you know what I mean, Mr. Lewis, man, golden child, man. I expect him to do great things this year. But you got to keep him upright. One thing, you know what I'm saying, Naj knows, just like I know, if you can move him off his spot, that's the best chance you got of beating whatever team he's playing for. But if he's comfortable in that pocket, good luck. That's all I say about that.
That's valid. All right, we'll leave that there, man. As you see, I didn't say nothing disrespectful about you. I mean, I just said, can he add someone to his frame? Yes.
Yeah.
Look, it's still ball.
It's still ball, but they're gonna need some big alignment than what we just saw run across the stream.
1,000%. All right, man. Last college topic. Got to get your thoughts on Keelan Russell. I did a whole film breakdown on him, Bacon. But obviously did his thing. Coach DeBoer, which I'll address on my college football show on Wednesday, was talking about obviously it's a steep competition. Both guys playing well. But obviously, I think it's pretty clear Keelan Russell outplayed Austin Mack, who he said was dealing with obviously an injury. So what is your thoughts in reaction to obviously how he played? Actually, hold on. I'll roll a clip for you.
Yeah. I mean, I thought he was gonna be the starter. I just put that out there. I thought, yeah, man, Keelan Russell gonna be the starter.
Wax.
From Sarah Land, he gonna have the most rapport with the guy that you want production out of, and that's Ryan Williams. He better be the starter.
Okay, let's see. Can you see it?
Yeah, yep.
So we're gonna break down this scenario that shows this, right? Okay, so what are we looking at here, right? So we have obviously safety coming down here. Two guys are up top, obviously guarding these receivers. We see obviously a guy right here in the slot, the end here, and it looks like 3 backers. All right, so we're gonna cut the audio off. Okay, so boom, you see the communication right here from that guy. This is going to be your single high safety, essentially, right? So he's going to be responsible for anything that goes pretty much that third of that field, right? So boom, here is Keelan, right? Boom. What I like, oh, it went so fast. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, motion. I want y'all to look at this one more time. 1, 2, 3, right about here. Okay, so Keelan is going through, as you guys can see, his eyes or his head is slanted to the left. So he's looking this way, right? So then you have this guy. He's trying to get over the top of his cornerback, right? So let's look at the release off the line of scrimmage. Okay, boom. So you have this kind of traffic going on right here. This guy's going kind of basically on the inside. You can call it a shallow cross, right? Or you can call this even a dig, whatever he's going to run. But it looks like he's running deeper. But basically what they're doing here, they're running interference, as you guys can see, right? Why is interference? Because you have this guy coming on the inside. This guy coming inside, kind of looping around this way. This guy's kind of slanting outside for that ball, which I believe this is Cedarian Morgan, right? So as you guys can see, he's coming in, pretty much taking these two guys with him, which isolates this guy who's getting over the top of this defender, right? Backpedaling, having to turn his head, right? And he initially gets, like when we look deep at this film, guys, he initially gets his safety because his safety is peeling down and looking at him, right? Y'all see how deep he is, right? But he shouldn't have done that because basically what is this, guys? This is triple coverage when you break this down and you look at this, right? Why are you triple guarding a guy? It is not until later into this play that you see, obviously, he makes the adjustment to move over, right? So Keelan sees it. Keelan's like, okay, I'm in the money. This is basically one-on-one coverage. He's already beaten the defenders we showed earlier, and he's already gotten over the top of his face. So boom, now you see that this obviously safety sees this late, right? Triple teams the guy, which you're not supposed to do. He should have been over on this third of the field, and then now he's backpedaling. So now he's in an inopportune situation, essentially, right? So Morgan has already beaten this guy, and the safety is going to have to make up all this room with Cedarian Morgan. And look how he layers the football perfectly,
my Lord.
right? Gets it over the top right before the safety comes, fools him with his eyes. He doesn't stare down the receiver, you guys can see, and it layers the ball perfectly to Cedarian Morgan and allows him the ability to bring down the ball, catch the ball, without getting hit immediately, which is what you usually see from a veteran quarterback or what you usually see from a guy that obviously, has been playing for quite a while. Remember, he just had his red shirt last season, right? He redshirted last year as a true freshman. So to be already to make this throw is obviously a great job. Now, again, as I was breaking down, this is a lapse in the defense, right? Communicating, he should have allowed 10 and obviously this guy to trail him You know what I'm saying? Because they have that covered, and he should have been in his third of the field. But like I said, Keelan does a good job. Pressure's kind of on him. Feels it, knows it, and throws it to Sedarian Morgan. Obviously, great layer throw right before the safety comes over the top. Phenomenal job right there. And obviously, as you guys can see, a breakdown of the defense, right? So that is one clip as well. And then here is the other angle, right? Let you guys see this other angle from Bama YouTube. Okay, we're going to mute that. Okay, so here it is from kind of the field level as we're kind of seeing this, right? 7's here, Morgan is here. 21's obviously trying to communicate something or whatever's going on here. So we get a closer look at what Keelan's kind of looking at. We broke down the overhead view. Here is the closer in-depth view. Okay, so boom. Here it is here. Gosh, why is it going so fast? Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, boom. 71's beat on the inside, right? But you see he's kind of moving to the left, looking. And then boom. Okay, I know where I'm going. I'm going here. And as y'all know, we said goes over the ball to Sedarian Morgan. And we broke down earlier, obviously, why this happened in the breakdown of the defense. Okay, so there's that play. And he also had another really good play. Let's see if I have it. Oh, guys, I'll drop the mute. All right, so here, as you guys can see, so like I said, he had multiple clips where he threw touchdowns. Not gonna get all of them, but just the two. But right here, you see the kind of the athleticism for Keelan Russell, right? Just being able to kind of, move out. And he could have easily tried to run this in, but keeps his eyes down the field, right? And then boom, kind of just takes this guy. Watch this one more time, guys.
Atera is the IT painkiller. Remote monitor.
Come on, bro.
And man, you gotta get paid, right?
Yeah, I know, but come on. Man. We gotta get paid, but Lord, I could have waited. Ugh. Hold on, Bacon. Almost done. Takes this guy. Watch this one more time, guys. Boom. He's moving to the right, moving to the right. Okay, this guy's trying to come up. Boom, boom, boom. This guy's here too. My guy is right up in here. Boom.
Nice throw,
for the easy touchdown, showing the athleticism.
That's you one thing.
Defense all the way up into the end before he obviously makes the touchdown. There you go. All right, Bacon. What you think, man? Those were some of the clips from the game. Not everything, but, a nice little glimpse, little look. What you think?
Sound reads. Looks like he's built a rapport with his freshman five-star receiver, if you ask me, Sedarian Morgan. Again, if you want to continue to unlock Ryan Williams, you pair him up with the quarterback who's throwing them passes in high school. So if you check those boxes off and the other receivers, but to me, Sedarian Morgan will be similar, can be similar to what Ryan Williams was his freshman year. Said before, man, I think he's this generation's Julio Jones. So I think you got to lock in Keelan Russell as an early favorite, quarterback one for the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, man. Kellen DeBoer is a big year for you. I don't think you should be under that much pressure. But yeah, you're gonna mess around with that QB1 spot and lose a couple games, mess around with Austin Mack. You better do what's right. Listen to the players, listen to Ron Coleman Williams, you know what I'm saying? It's like playing the video game when number 12 is in the game. Yeah, it tells you all you need to know. I wouldn't play with this one. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Go ahead and go get Keelan Russell. I bet you make that that CFP again.
I started him last year.
Where's that?
I'd have started him last year.
Yeah, I wouldn't start him over Ty Simpson.
Okay. Right. Yeah, we wouldn't start him over Ty Simpson.
But Austin Mack?
Easy.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all the top is Bacon. Anything that caught your eye or anybody that stood out to you, before we obviously wrap up the show.
You want to win? Put Keelan in.
Like that.
Leave it there.
Put Keelan in. There it is.
Like I said, shout out one Rodney Colton. Like I said, near interception this Saturday for the Buffs. I know you're saying, Bacon, you bring up a near interception. Ramley. If you haven't learned anything by now by watching the show, Bacon gonna always put on for guys from the city of Newton. First and foremost, but to be that far away from home, to rise to the occasion, that can't be glossed over. Secondly, Caleb Reed got in, did his thing at the spring game for West Georgia this past Saturday for the Wolves, for the alumni. Shout out to Caleb Reed transferring in from Tennessee State University. Got your eyes on you, man. There's a lot of big things going on for the city. And then to switch to the basketball side of things now, which I'm sure you didn't see. I need to make the video on. Rico Gillespie, Kent State star, is now playing for Coach Sampson for the Houston Cougars. Led, I believe, this past season for college basketball. I think he was top 5 in rebounds, averaged a double-double the whole season. They had him on the field at 68. Coach was raving about him. I think we're going to see the same thing at Houston.
All right, since we're on the front of basketball, before we close out the show, you know what I'm saying? I got to get your quick reaction to this. We obviously talk about it on our Thursday show when we get back to hoops.
Sir.
But we know this kid. We've seen this kid play multiple times. Tyler Jordan went to Georgia Tech. Biggest transfer so far. Didn't play this year. Red shirt under Chris Beard.
Yeah.
Thoughts and reaction to him coming back home to GT before we wrap it up.
Man, I'm not sure. I haven't put my finger on this. I did see this news. I saw you reacted to it. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I'm not sure if the new head coach, Coach Scott, had a hand in, was trying to bring him to Troy. I mean, I'm shocked. I'm shocked, to be honest with you.
All right, so I'll put you on some game, brother. Put you on some game. So this deal got moved. Now, said you one about Scott Cross. I think he's hired a very elite assistant coaching staff. Okay, he got a guy from Vanderbilt. We saw what they was able to do this year. He's coming in. They got a guy from, I think, either Florida or one of the top SEC schools. And then they got Wes Flanagan. Wes Flanagan is the one that recruited Tyler Jordan at Ole Miss to come there. He is on the staff now at Georgia Tech. So that is kind of how that happened and how he was able to bring him in. And Georgia Tech was in his recruitment even way back when with Damon Stoudemire. So they've always been in that race, obviously new regime, different things. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But that's kind of how he ended up at the Flats. I think it's massive. I said in my video, I think he has a higher ceiling than Baydongo, Muhammad Silla, who I know was the number 2 player or number 1 player in Arizona at the time, number 17 overall recruit. And I even think Peyton Marshall as well. Kid got athleticism. Kid can finish around the rim. Bro can defend. He can put the ball on the floor. He can play make. I think you hit the nail on the head if you're Georgia Tech, and this is a great way to kick off your 2026 transfer portal cycle. And I think you got a whole lot damn better bringing him in. He didn't play last year, so now we're going to see development. And the big thing was, Bacon, we asked, can he bring in big-time recruits like this? This is a former top 100 national recruit.
Let's pop the brakes. Let's pump the brakes on big-time recruit right now. It's transfer. Freshman didn't play last year. And if you want to talk about it, now if he's bringing him in as a freshman, we want to stay on big-time recruit. Listen, brother. You said the same thing about the quarterback. We were talking about the ACC quarterbacks. And I said it came out of high school as a 4-star. You got to keep the same. You got to stay on the same level playing field. He's a transfer. I don't remember the quarterback, brother. I think it was maybe Clemson's quarterback.
Megan, I feel you. It is a transfer. He didn't play last year, but I'm just saying. I mean, to even be able on this level to recruit him to come to Tech, I think that says a lot, though. You say what you want. We just won a state championship. Barely, like, you know what I'm saying? A year removed.
But he would have Ole Miss. Again, this is no shade to Tyler Jordan. I agree. I think he has high upside. As a freshman, he didn't play. We didn't expect him to play at Ole Miss his first year. I think this is more so of him buying in to the coach, that the recruiting coordinator, the coach that left Ole Miss, that's coming to Georgia Tech to play for Scott Cross. This is not a Scott Cross.
No, that's not what I was saying. No, I wasn't saying it was just Scott Cross and he was the one that was able to get it. No, it was definitely Wes Flanagan, 100%. I'm just saying, just to be able to get this type of a recruit formally and obviously player, the talent is there. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to get guys like, disrespect Victor Valdez, Thomas Dowd. Like, Tyler, say what you want. Tyler can play.
He can play. He's gonna be a good player at Tech. He could probably potentially be a great player at Tech. I think this is a monumental move for Scott Cross and staff.
Right. That's what
bringing in other Georgia players. I think you bring in Tyler's now this potentially brings in the conversation. I think Kai Fleming is gone. But can you potentially bring Eric Chatfield back? You said you agreed about the Kai situation?
Oh, he gone, bro. I got it.
All right, so Kai's gone. can you bring back an Eric Chatfield? Another name who we haven't seen, you can enlighten me on, Brandon Stores. I haven't heard anything about Brandon Stores.
Brandon's going to.
He's gone too well. I mean, the whole class is
They're
going.
only keeping 2 players.
Huh? Say it again.
They're only keeping 2 players.
Ooh, dang it, what's his name?
Heck.
They keep Davy?
Nah, he's gone. Portal.
All right, what about I couldn't remember his name right now. He played at OTE.
Who? Jaden?
No, not Mustaf. My goodness. He played for RWE. I know Jaden played for RWE too. The big freshman.
They're working on trying to get him.
They need to keep him. They need to keep him. But my point is, I think by bringing in Tyus Jordan, it keeps the interest of in-state players wanting to play for Georgia Tech. Excuse me. You know, losing the Kyle Fleming and everybody else, Eric Chatfield, it makes it like, can we trust this new regime? And I think bringing in Tyus Jordan checks that box potentially. So this is a good move. I was just surprised.
Yeah, me too. I was definitely surprised too. But like you said, I think it's a big move for the program, and like I said, it's a big move for trying to get the in-state guys. Like they grow like lottery picks. I'm here in Georgia, so if you could bring a guy like that back home, I think it says a lot. But no, Kai's gone, Chatfield's gone. Pretty much the whole. They only keep it 2 players. So.
No hope for Chatfield.
Gone.
This is a good step.
It is. That's all I wanted to bring it up. It is a good step. And I think that's going to help them. We'll see what else they obviously be able to bring in. I heard they're still trying to get after Caden Bailey, formerly in Cincinnati. You know, he's a name that they're kind of after. They might try to land. You remember him? He played might have played OTE, or if he was playing South Florida. You remember him though, because you brought him up several times on the show.
You talking about out in California?
Caden
Bailey?
Yeah, but they got another one that played that you know. I'll tell you off the air. I can't think of his name right now. I don't want to mess it up on the thing, but it's another guy they after too. So yeah.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we want to keep football. Killing the boys. We want to win, but keeling in, and don't overthink or second guess yourself about it. That's all I need to say, man. We don't want to beat a dead horse, man.
Feeling in, you want to win. There you have it, brother. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's show. Y'all can catch me tomorrow on Tell the Tape Tuesdays, breaking down all the film. Got 10 new hot players. Again, you want to be featured? Y'all hit me in the DM, man. And also, my college football show is gonna be back on Wednesday, and me and Bacon, my co-host from another mother, it's gonna be live on Thursday to talk everything that's going on with the portal, and all the latest news. And I'm sure he's gonna have some guests lined up as well. But till then, it's just sizzling news.